if you combine both Dota 1 and Dota 2, he would definitely be up there for Europe.
Why?
Dendi and Loda,
For
probably.
Loda.
Yeah.
Loda?
Oh, for Loda. Yeah, for Loda. Yeah, for sure.
I think
I guess we just got to make a CIS.
Yeah, Dendi
Rushmore.
definitely.
We'll just have to get more budget.
The CIS one
Yeah.
is like, what, Light of
Damn,
Heaven,
y'all just
Dendi.
Reddit
Vivos.
panders. That's all I'm seeing
Most.
right here.
Only a South American Mount Rushmore over there, and then we're just going to get every region covered.
I'm trying to think about Europe. Europe's tough. Because it really is just those two are clearly better than literally everyone else.
Yeah.
Like from
It's hard to
a
deny
lifetime
Puppy
perspective.
Curl. They
Yeah.
would definitely be up there. A couple more picks coming out in this juicy draft right now. Bane and Puck for Forward Gaming. Well, we see Tidehunter come out. We don't see Tidehunter really ever at all. He's one of the offlaners that is like 7th, 8th in priority at this point.
And we actually saw this exactly in SA. Not the Morphling, but it was an AA Tidehunter combo. It was an offlaner, but they just had this really big team fight. But I believe they hit one good team fight. Then the next Ravage they missed, and their high ground got pushed. And that's a problem with a hero like Tide. He always wants to be up in front of you, in your face. And if one bad ulti goes, guess what? You're on the back foot with a useless hero.
Why Tide? Why not Mars? The new stuff.
New Tide?
The new Tide, who can jump in, do all that stuff, and stun, and spear, and rebuke.
I think you want a good lane matchup in case. And he matches up well, I think, against Beastmaster. Like, you could potentially put him in that one-on-one situation, and
he matches into the Enigma as well.
Yeah.
Really well. So
it just kind of sucks. Also, like, Bane's never going to grip you. That's another
True.
thing, too, is, like,
Nice.
same with, like, Puck Silence. Silence is actually sort of the way to deal with Tide. Like, you silence and just ignore him. So he can't cracking you off, but like pure lane-wise, I think it's fine. Now you can do some sort of like wonky aggro with like AA plus Jug plus like 1 stun, and then you put your Tide in a one-on-one situation. Like I think the easiest way to win in Dota, if you're the worst team, is just pick good lanes and hope you win 3 lanes and you snowball the game.
Yeah, and you have to in this game because you just picked a Jug into. Let's see, Enigma's ulti goes through Black Hole, Roar goes through Black Hole, Bane ulti goes through Black Hole,
Blade Fury?
Puck, goes through. Oh, sorry, yeah, they all pretty much this Jug. Literally, all their abilities go through Spin and BKB, and that's.
Yep.
This is going to be a real rough one. But I'm with Blitz. I think you're right. You have to snowball. You get a Tidehunter, and that's what you do. The threat of Ravage, you have a Vlad's, you have a mech, you just push in, and you just have to hope you don't whiff one ulti.
No pressure.
Loda's definitely on it, by the way.
Loda
It's
is definitely on
Croaky
it.
Puppy Loda. And
I'm surprised you're
I think
so iffy
fourth
about
would be-
Dendi, but
It had
certain
to-
for Loda.
I'm with Blitz. You're right. We got a pander. My boy Admiral Bulldog rounds it out. Number 4 on Mount Rushmore.
That's actually funny. I guarantee the chat was like, Bulldog, guys. What about Bulldog?
You think I'm trying to pan? I think Dendi just straight up. I was like the biggest Navi hater before it was cool.
Navi,
Yeah, you hated Navi
loses.
before.
Total
I
crap.
hated Navi before it was like a thing to do. I was the self-hating Navi fan before anybody, and I'm still Dendi 100%.
So you're okay with having like Dendi next to Puppy on Mount Rushmore? You're like,
Yeah.
you think these two are comparable?
Yeah, for me anyways. Like my qualification is like iconic player who's like progressed Dota forward.
And how did he progress Dota forward?
What he was like that? He was like the dream kid. You know, with the free to
sure
play, he was like the star of that.
Many mid laners were
Yeah.
looking at
You know how
Dendi's
many
play
people
back
played
then.
Pudge? You know how many people ruin my game still to this day trying to like Dendi? It's like Kobe, you know, like Kobe through shooting. Like
Yeah,
Kobe.
that's true.
It's Dendi.
I thought it was going to be Earthshaker, not Sand King.
It would have been nice with the Morphling, yeah, for certain. Sand King also
Win lanes, though.
pretty nice with Morphling.
Yeah, I do like saying.
But does Sand King support win you lanes? I don't think so.
Yeah,
Sand
plus-
King core wins you lanes. Sand
need-
King support is Garbo at winning
Nah,
lanes.
he stuns you and then he's
He's 200 range,
gets in
Burrow
there?
Strike.
Unless it's the new 4-position
Gets in there.
Tidehunter. Look out.
I mean, it could. I doubt it is, but I mean, we saw. I mean, you're playing against the guy who pretty much was the only one who played at MSS. He loved 4-position Tide.
So they gush level 1, and then they do the frosty fingers,
Chili
chili fingers,
yeah.
excuse me, and so they just double it up.
show him Grant.
Gush,
Show him the chili, fingers.
gush, chili finger.
Chili fingers. Gush. He does spit it from his mouth.
It's true.
That does come from somewhere.
It's
It
gross.
does.
Yeah.
This AM is going to have. I mean, obviously it's a solo carry AM. This is. I'm going to say this
How are they
is going
locking
to
him
be
down?
a 21-minute game.
How do they stop this AM? They only have
Hey, Yano's playing
Stun
Sand
of-
King.
It is the offlane. See, we're right.
It's a 4-position
4-position Tide.
Shout out to MSS. You
You
better
gotta
give
get-
him one.
Gotta get innovative
Well
if you
done,
want to take
Dakota,
the
good
win.
call.
And if you see, Complexity did end up beating Ultra Gaming, so a little bit of a comeback, but they do and If you're Cole, you get out of that game, you're like, okay, this is not looking too hot for us right now, man.
You think they should have blown him out in like 20 minutes like everyone else?
Yeah, I mean, right? You're a sponsored team living at probably the nicest team house in all of America, at the biggest facility in all of America. You better be the best team in America. You're a Dallas Cowboy now, Cal partner.
You're a cowboy.
All right, so that puts Cole at 3-3. It puts
Yes.
Old
Yep.
Suck at 0-6, effectively eliminating them from.
This puts
They are eliminated,
yeah,
yes,
they're donezo.
officially.
puts pressure on Kookaburra. They definitely have to win in that other game that's supposed to be happening next on that BTS3 channel.
Yeah.
They're going against Black Sheep. So Mason and the boys, if they manage to scrape that win, Kookaburra, they may have seen their TI dreams go kapoof.
Yeah, Black Sheep and Kookaburra. Black Sheep, Kookaburra, and Complexity. It really is going to come down to them. Who would have guessed? That's going to be a pretty hype thing.
0.00 my ass.
Damn. Yeah, did you see
I
that,
saw
Dakota?
that.
Yeah,
I
that
couldn't
shit made me
believe
laugh
it. I don't
so
think-
hard.
I don't think anyone's 0.0.
You should always give them 0.01, because what if
Yeah.
everyone else just gets sick?
And I wouldn't
Yeah.
even
Dies.
I wouldn't even have put Black Sheep at the bottom. Probably Old Suck, I think, would
Yeah.
have the least expectations of any
Dude,
team
Old
here.
Suck
I
had like
agree.
0.008
They had
or
nobody.
something.
No,
At least Mason is
0-2.
one TI player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
They
all
even gave Old Suck a better chance than
I mean,
Mason.
Yeah. It's a rough one. But look at this. I do like the change up. It is going to get 4-position tied. The only problem here is you need a lot of mango. Okay, he does. He has 3 mangoes.
3 freaking mangoes. Is
And
that
a stout.
what is he? What do you
It should be
spam?
Gush.
Anchor?
I
Is it
believe
Gush?
it's
Get a
Gush.
Gush one.
If you're going for a first blood and stuff, you have to go for Gush. It's a lot of minus armor and decent damage.
I actually think they should have gone aggro and then let the Sand King one-on-one the BM.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I guess. But like, you get 1 Sentry Ward there and it goes uncountered. You just lose that lane straight up to a Beastmaster.
Do you?
Yes, 100%. If you have the Sentry Ward down and you counter theirs, you just win immediately. Because you can pull, you can do creep, pulling tricks, all that. It's way easier for a Beastmaster.
But
So
Sandstorm-
just bring your
What?
own sentry.
Wait, what creep pulling tricks?
With boar, you pull your own. They're not going to block the pull, are they? With you just pull all the creeps with your boar. The Sand King can't leave his Sandstorm to go contest your boar pulling the creeps, the neutrals, and it's really easy. It gets played a lot in pubs.
I'm so confused.
What
Don't
do
you
you
just the creeps meet? You pop Sandstorm.
Yeah.
He has a sentry. He hits you with the boar. You go. I'm in Sandstorm. I'm killing the creeps before you
That's
kill the
first blood.
creeps. It
Well-
pushes into the tower.
Yeah, and then at
He's
1
last
minute,
hitting under tower.
and then
You
at-
go behind the tower. You pull his creeps into a neutral camp. Then you are farming a neutral camp and a creep wave with Sandstorm.
Oh, he didn't want to dive all the way. The bounty was already
Who's
grabbed
that
up.
Black Diamond?
the Illuminati
The
here.
Illuminati of Dota is here.
But we're gone. Oh, that was a good first blood. The problem is you do kind of expect that, right? You get a tied 4, like you have to get that first blood because Gush doesn't really do much more now. You're just going to sit in the lane and spam it once or twice.
I am intrigued. I will certainly be kind of scoping out this top lane.
And I believe
A
you're
little
right,
more
Cap,
often.
too. Just, because I don't want people to think I'm ignoring you. You are probably correct. But it is a Snake King
Thank you, Greg.
Beastmaster. Do you not think a Snake King Beastmaster would beat a Yano Sand King?
Snake King would find a way.
The king.
Return of the King.
Oh, we at least how many? We only have 2 kings this time, right? King RD and Snake King. No Stan King this time. Or
Oh,
there's one
yeah.
other king. Who was it?
There is another king. King Tekka?
King Taka.
Ah,
Yes,
King
he was
Taka.
in SA.
Weren't
yeah.
him and Bulba about to fight at TI?
Yeah, probably. Oh God, I'm
Fight.
There's also King Raven. But he
King
doesn't play
Raven.
he doesn't play competitively. I'm trying to think of any other
Uh,
Dota kings.
I mean, you have the King R in CIS.
That's true. That's true. Got King
What
Ar.
happened to, what was this? He used to run a site, right?
Dodally Rad.
Yeah.
Yep, that guy.
Oh,
Anyone
man.
who used
Wasn't
to run
Moon part of
Dota
that? The
Yeah.
DRD
Yeah.
crew?
Moon
Yeah.
Meander,
Oh,
Dagius,
my.
and
That-
King.
the biggest
Raven.
BMers that ever
Yes.
exist, where G dropping really came from.
Yep,
This is
literally.
insane. Oh,
Shout out to
man.
Moon Meander in here from moving up to a streaming memer to being a very, very good player, winning majors.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's crazy.
Yeah.
We played a Battle Cup with Summer Forward, and their logo was Kobe, but with Snake King's face photoshopped on.
Yep. He's going to be
great.
one of the greatest Dota players of all time that people will insult for years to come. Wait, right? Everyone thinks Kobe is bad now. Give it 10 more years.
Nobody
and
thinks
Kobe.
Kobe's bad, dude.
Are you
And the team
do you
name
not
was
read Reddit?
ROTK.
Wait, I missed the
Oh,
kill mid,
wow.
but I'm flabbergasted. Are you talking about Kobe Bryant or some
Yeah,
other
Kobe Bryant. Yeah.
People think Kobe Bryant's bad?
No.
Nowadays-
nobody
yes,
thinks Kobe's
yes,
bad.
Are you serious? If you Do you not read Reddit? I know you do because I see you read it every day. But on the NBA Reddit, they literally are like, yeah, Kobe might not even be a top 10 player anymore. You got Bill Russell, LeBron. No, there's a hatred because at a certain point he just retired. But in 20 years, we're going to look back and we're going to be like, that guy's the best of all time. There's always a honeymoon phase, right? With everyone in every sport.
I guess you're not entirely wrong, but Kobe's definitely top 10.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with you. I think he's better than LeBron. So
Go argue with Reddit right now.
Go get him, Blitz.
I got you guys.
Yeah, that's not good that you
The
just
puck.
got solo killed middle. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is really, really bad, and I think that's going to be the problem. And I think Esk is their best player, and the fact he just died on a morphling to a puck solo, that's really, really bad.
Yep. Dire scan out. Bottom lane. See our 4-position tied friend.
He's owning.
Dude,
Getting out.
versus an AM, that can't be the lane you put a 4-position tight in, right?
You
Do
can't
you even
even
get
gush
one
now,
gush?
so-
Yeah, I know. Do you even
What
get
do you
one?
do?
You start
That's
eating
bad.
mangoes
This-
and squirting
Your
water.
gush now has a 70 gold mana cost attached to it.
It costs just 70 gold to cast. Dude, you can't do this. This guy has to leave. Either you just start right clicking, you just ignore gush now, or you get the hell out of this lane.
Yeah, dude, Sand King wants his solo experience. He needs high levels of Sandstorm to actually threaten people.
What do you think is going through Rezo's head right now as he sees that tide? Every time he right-clicks him.
You mean you are?
Yeah.
Probably. Wow, this is gonna be even easier than we thought. Honestly, like this is actually literally the worst thing Xolotl
That's a
could do.
giant creep.
Yeah.
I bet it's, I love watermelon.
Do you? You better not buy seedless.
No.
Okay, good. Anyone who buys seedless watermelon, you're instantly, I don't like you. Like, I think there is something wrong with you. Same
Is
with
it worse
pitted
than the brown
cherries.
rice?
No, it's not as bad because this is like natural grown stuff, right? Like cherries. Oh man, boneless wings. We'll have this discussion some other time when we have time off. But yeah,
If you eat boneless wings, you're an idiot. I can't stand it.
damn.
It's the taste is objectively just worse.
What is happening in our
I
mid
mean,
lane?
I don't blame
CCC
you.
with another takedown.
Dude, he's not even missing mana. I don't blame you, Dakota. That should not. This game's just
He
already
didn't
over
pop his
because of
haste
that.
rune. He didn't use coil. He just killed
Him.
Just-
He's trying to. I mean, as a morph player, right? Here's the reasoning: is they go for a kill and pilot die, they might get it, but the biggest reason is as a morph, you have to min max to like win lanes, right? That's like your whole thing.
Yes.
And if you just accidentally, minimize too much or maximize, you die.
Oh, he misses it. The juke in
Damn.
from Pi.
You spent the
He's-
70 gold.
He
and
ate
you
all
didn't
of his
even
mangoes
cast
for
it.
this, and they didn't get it.
And then AM did hit him like 4 more times. Oh man, this is rough.
He gets both bounties bottom, I guess. Something. Actually,
at that.
Dyer got 3 of them?
All
no,
right.
2 of them. 2 and 2. But yeah, we're looking at level 6 puck now mid lane. Or 6.5. Still holds that coil he didn't have to use before.
See, look, he's trying to min max. Oh god, he's doing it really slow. He's making me super nervous.
Yeah, right.
And the funny part is like they didn't have to do this for their draft, right?
I don't
They
think
had
so.
Morphling. They saw Puck, and they said, let's draft Juggernaut next. We can 1v1 morph against Puck.
Yeah.
They openly embraced this.
And I feel you do want to believe in if your mid player says pick it, you have to pick it, right? Like you just have to. And now that he did this, the captain next time is like, well, let's go with something like a Quap or a Storm, maybe something a little more middle.
Someone with a little more middle to
Yeah, a
it.
little middle spice on top.
Tide kind of rummaging around a bit.
Hey, there you
It looked like him and AA on the other side eyeballing opportunities to maybe get the jump onto CCNC, but it's not
Yeah.
quite there. CCNC diving way past the tower,
Yup.
pops the haste rune, wants to hit him with a silence, still has that coil, orbs all the way back, and doesn't take it.
Jibbe.
Jay baited me out of that one. But no heavy push yet. Meanwhile, top. Ifrit, spinning, winning, looking to cut down the king. Here comes the tide. It gets you with the anchor. Look out.
He's so fast.
Oh, he's here.
Splishy splashy.
Got him with the chili fingers on that one. Cold
Uh-oh.
feet set up for Bane, but MSS has the black hole, moves in, gets
Huh.
the connection only for the one. They still manage to bring down Tide, and they will finish off that jug too. Big rotations now towards the top tier 1. Yeah, CCNC getting in on it. Just clean execution from forward.
Well, this is exactly what you expect of them, right? They should be dominating these lanes,
Can't do that.
and they are.
Cannot do that, Yano. I feel like you should probably know that you can't do that.
Nope. Remember the old Beastmaster saying? It's like whatever though, Cap at this point, in time.
Pi getting a little frisky, finds himself.
Dude, if he knows he
healed
can't
up.
pull to that camp, I'm definitely agreeing with you. Snaking would body him.
Yeah, I mean, I really do think Snaking is a top 3 mechanical player in NA. Like, all
Yeah,
jokes
he's
aside,
really
he is, if you just listen to him talk about Dota and then, like, watch him player perspective, him and Sumail, I think, are, like, top 2. They're insane.
Oof. He's trying now to run away. You may have cursed him by putting him in the spotlight there, and he will get spun down. Rotations to the Dire. They will lose their AA. MSS and Pi here, chunking away, looking to take another.
Get him with the
Ray
boar.
kill is killed. Pi picks up that one. So 2-for-1 trade. Not too bad for forward at the end of the day if their supports are going to kind of get a bit more from it.
Yeah, Snaking will just keep doing it. He's just going to keep running at the tower. He actually does not care about his own life right now. He's like, I'm just going to keep running until I get this tier 1. I don't care how many people you rotate or how many times I die. I know AM is the end-all be-all this game, and he is free farming.
True, yeah. We haven't even really acknowledged Yawar at the bottom. He's still trucking through. He's going straight Battle Fury, and I imagine going to be playing his own game for quite a while. CCNC mid lane. Bursts him down. Has that coil. Not looking to fire off the finish yet. I know the second I step away from this lane is when Quinn will decide to.
You just look to the
Pounce,
jungle. He just dies immediately. Oh, man.
Pounces him. But we're also seeing friction towards the top lane here as they siege away, looking to finish off this tier 1 tower.
They just go tier 2 now. Enigma beat. Like, you don't even care if you die. You're just literally just going to stay up here like the rest of the game, I feel like.
There's no huge threats going to be coming out without these level 6s coming together, so why not?
What's happened?
Oh, jump coil. Dust. And with Yawar here getting in on the action, they're looking to go for the sweet and easy pick. Gets it. Secures it with the Void. And will rotate back to his position at the bottom. But Yawar gets a step away from the farm, gets his hands a bit dirty. Meanwhile, top lane, Hector will fall. And Ifrit in on the action. I don't know what's going on up here. This tower had been taken down a bit ago, but so it'll want to kind of continue to hang around. Snake King cuts off the jug, and they will take Ifrit down. Double kill for Snake King after he was just picked off in this lane.
Rough times.
Really rough times.
How rough? Are we talking ROUGH or RUFF? Rough times. All right.
They're rough duff.
Yeah. Why are there no dog-based heroes besides Lycan? I feel there should be like an actual like corgi hero or something. That'd be dope.
A dog spirit animal.
Yeah.
Dog spirit.
Dog
the air
spirit.
is dog.
I mean, they have couriers and stuff, and you know the CM pup.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I don't really like him though.
What? Why
What?
not?
I don't know. Like, do you even know his name?
No.
Sounds like you don't like him either. Then. Gotcha.
Do you prefer dogs over cats?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are no
got the deny.
cat-based heroes, right? There are cat mounts, but no cat-based heroes.
Actually, okay, I know. Twitch
Another-
chat's gonna lose it. Let me tell you. So if you didn't know, Pangolera pangolin, they
Okay.
actually descend from cat-based species back in Egypt, and I believe
I don't
I
believe
think
any of
Brandon
this.
Fraser taught me this in The Mummy. Back in about 2000 BC, the pangolins. It was actually a cat and a kangaroo. Now, hear me out.
Where
hear
do
me
the scales
out.
come from?
Kangaroo.
That's exactly it. The
Okay,
kangaroo
okay.
inside the pouches, if you didn't know, are actually scaled.
Wow.
So there is a half cat hero, Cap. I got you, dog.
All
Thanks,
right.
homie.
Bye,
Mid
Yano.
lane action. There goes our Ravage trying to bail out Morph. He manages to waveform away.
Oh, God.
Ice Blast, but the Roar is right there, and they will finish what they had started and then get some dessert, a delicious fruit salad as they finish off the Watermelon Man.
Grant, I just looked it up. None of that's true.
Do you have to look it up?
I think that might be more on you then, Blitz, if you actually had to
He
look that
legit
up.
has the
Scales inside of the kangaroo?
No, I just
pouch?
meant the cat. It being cat based.
Okay, and you're gonna believe what the internet says.
It's Wikipedia.
Yeah, what about it? I can go edit it. You want me to go edit it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I won't because you shouldn't do that, but I could. And I do want to make a comparison. So, right, we had Vega go 7-0 in CS and then lose in the playoffs, right? I think this is a lot different because I do believe Ford is going to go 7-0 now. The fact of the matter is, who on Vega has the experience, like, just of playing international tournaments, right? I believe they had one player who's played at a minor or a major. And on Ford, you have everyone who's played at a TI. I think Ford's looking good. They might actually just not drop a whole game this entire tournament.
Also, I think forward, the way that they've won,
Yeah.
I can't say I've watched like all of Vega's
I watched,
games
like,
for their
2, yeah, me
qualifier,
either.
but like the way Forward is winning these games, they just look like the best team.
They're never
easily.
behind,
They're
right?
handling
Ever.
everybody.
Like, if you think this one's bad, I think they won a game harder than this even, and that is pretty insane. They are just absolutely dominating. And I think that's their drafting. I think as you go back, it's Snake King MSS. The amount of versatility you have in the offlane is actually crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see, Xolotl. It's 13-3. I believe their the next Ravage, that's going to be the game. I think they'll get a couple kills, hopefully, but if that Ravage is as bad as that one, they're going to lose in the next fight. Because you will lose your base to an Enigma Beastmaster and an AM, who I believe has Battle Fury now, right?
AM has
Shreds
Battle Fury.
Yeah,
yes.
the game will end in about 3 minutes, I want to say then.
All right, they take down Tide. He did not have Ravage up and ready. And Sand King's in trouble.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Grip, catch onto the Jug. Followed up with a juicy black hole. And that will be the end of it. There's the roar. They get the AA down, and suddenly 4 members of Dire have crumbled apart.
Yep.
Here's our final
Jeez.
member. It's the Morph, trying to simply go in for Snake King, but he loses his own life. They may just throw in the towel. This is looking like the beginning of Mighty Ducks when
It is.
what is it? The Icelandic team.
Iceland,
They
yeah.
just roll in all in uniform. They look good.
Yeah.
They're buff. They're like, these
Dude.
kids are from high school. What the hell?
That's my favorite part of that one is when they're like, okay, we have one chance, the flying bee, and then the Icelander just like starts
Beat
punching
the
him in the
shit
face.
out
Yeah. It's like, I'm like, I don't think that's legal, but
What happened?
well. I get it, it's for a movie, but Jesus.
Did
The
they also
flying V
do-
was OP, man.
What? It was. Goldberg was OP.
What
that
about the
boy
knuckle
goalie.
puck, though? The knuckle puck is what really gave it to them.
Yeah,
and they
that
caught
was-
it, and they're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Grant, you want to go through the movie sometime?
I would watch all the Mighty Duck movies in a row. I love those
Who was
movies.
it? Emilio
so much.
Estevez?
Yep.
Every kid wanted
The
him to be their
Basham
dad.
brothers.
Yeah.
There's some good characters in it.
That was just number 2, right? I think you only really need to see 1 and 2. If you go past that, I don't
Is there a
really-
third one?
Yeah, that's.
You're getting straight to DVD at that point.
Yeah.
so
No,
you gotta be
the
careful.
third one was okay, but I believe there was a fourth that was actually straight
Goldberg
to DVD.
is at AA now.
Yep. Oh, Goldberg. He's 31 years old. You can't keep playing on the streets with the kids, Goldberg.
Goldberg, why are you still hanging around all the kids playing hockey, you weirdo? I'm the goalie.
I'm the goalie.
My bad. It's CC
No,
and C
you're
up to
good.
more mischief here. Bottom lane, they scout out little Sand King.
And this is it's pretty much, they will get one more Tide Ravage off, and I believe they will call it after that.
Dude,
That's my call.
Goldberg has a meth problem now.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
That's sad.
It's a kid star problem, you know.
It is. I mean, it's
Child
tough.
star.
There was the
syndrome.
third movie though. We
It
can
was
watch
good.
that.
The third
Emilio
one's-
Estevez was in it too.
I've seen it. You know, it was an actual movie. I saw it in theaters.
Yeah.
I don't think they would make another if they didn't have Emilio Estevez. I think he's pretty critical
Yes.
to the movie.
It feels like.
They've made a lot of sequels without the original cast, Dakota.
I know, but they all fail.
Yeah, like, did you guys not watch what's the one with the star plant?
Star
Oh,
Plant.
Land Before Time.
Land Before Time.
Land
Did
Before
you
3
know?
stars.
Blitz, look how many Land Before Times
Alright.
there are. I believe
Oh,
they
there's
might be up
so
to
many.
13.
I'm guessing like 14.
Yeah, it's up to 13, 14.
Land
well,
Before
the
Time
world
movies.
might end again.
Oh,
what, you mean
jeez.
like last year?
How many? What's the
Okay,
total
let me.
list?
There's 14.
There's 14.
Whoa, good
Weird.
call, guys.
Damn.
Ooh, AA Blast.
What
Nothing.
year was the latest one? 2016.
2016. There was a
Journey
10-year
of the
gap.
Brave.
There was a 10-year gap.
Oh my, they waited a full decade to bring back Littlefoot.
I can't even believe there's 14 of these. I thought you were.
No, I told you.
Get the,
The
box
problem with
set.
you, Grant, is I don't know when you're making stuff up or.
I'm always right in my own head, Blitz.
This could be the final hurrah here. That final Ravage you were alluding to. It's a 1-for-1 at the moment, but we're trying to catch CC&C within the trees. Can't quite find that opening.
And you see, it's just still, like I said, he doesn't care how many times he dies top. He will just keep going up there. Goodbye.
There's like no benefit to going on that puck in that situation. You're not going to kill him.
You're never killing him.
And if anything, somebody's going to TP in, he's going to coil you, and you're going to be the one who dies.
Has there ever been a movie sequel not with the original cast that turned out to be better than the original movie? That would be pretty crazy.
It's a good question. I'll think. Don't worry. I'm
think
thinking.
so.
I'll give some
I'm
things.
very curious.
That's a good question.
Chat can hit me up with a movie they feel confident that the sequel was better and they replaced the cast.
The new Karate. No, I'm just kidding. I never even watched it.
Then that would be something.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna list some. I'm gonna list some sequels without the original cast.
Okay. There's a lot of them, I'm sure.
Yeah, but only give us those hot
It's
ones.
all those straight to DVD movies or the sequels. It's like
Halloween 7.
It's like they signed up for at least 3 sequels, but they didn't guarantee they were going to have the original roster.
All right, well, one of the first ones they list is Alien 3. It still has Sigourney Weaver in it.
Yeah, the main
Okay,
starring characters have to be different.
What about Tokyo Drift?
No.
Yeah.
God, no. The movie itself was okay. The main character was so bad in that. Tyler Black? Or does it say his name? That was so bad.
Halloween 3?
Oh. Yeah, I even said Halloween. I said Halloween 7.
Dude,
but
Bow Wow was the sidekick in that movie.
yeah, he was funny in that
Bow
movie.
Wow.
He was great, but dude, that main character.
Oh.
Ugh. Oh, bye, Ifrit. When it's only a Beastmaster as well as
Oh, he just coiled 3 of
God.
them. Finish off the Sand King. They
Wait.
still have a buyback, so he could decide to hold this.
wait for the
Just
Ravage.
die outside the base. We're all dying outside the base.
Oh, this is getting rough.
They will. Okay, it actually is officially over because they will have one more Ravage inside the base because they're pushing the base right now.
I didn't know Desperado was a sequel. But that one's definitely better.
Desperado.
That's a
And
5-man wipe for the 5th time.
Yep. Get ready. This next Ravage into the Gs. They should just head straight top after this. Yawar should split push out bottom, and then you can get Megas pretty easily.
Here's the ball. The burrow.
Oh,
And a
no.
black hole.
Remember when we talked about how Juggernaut literally can't do anything against any of these heroes because they're all spell-piercing abilities?
Mm-hmm.
I think I just said that wrong, but whatever. Words.
Managed to siege through the tier 3, but both Raxes are still standing, and for the time being, Forward have backpedaled a bit.
Geez, Solar Crest on AM. He is hitting pretty fast. The Beastmaster or and that.
All right, I haven't seen these. So what about Transformers, where they replaced Shia LaBeouf with Mark Wahlberg?
That might be better.
I don't
No,
know.
I
I
didn't
think
watch
of
it.
the new Transformer movies,
I
I
never
think only
watched
the
them.
first one was like okay, and then I don't know how many people actually committed to watching all the others.
I've seen like 2 of them, I think, and then
Oh, you know it's a great movie off topic. Maybe it was better. What was it? The one with Lindsay Lohan and the Beetle? Like the car she drove?
Herbie
You know-
Fully Loaded.
Herbie Fully Loaded. There it
yeah.
is! Herbie Fully Loaded.
the
One of
hell
the
outta here.
greatest movies of all
What about the new Little Rascals movie?
Wait, there's a new Little Rascals movie?
Not a new one, but that might have. Oh, I guess was Little Rascals a TV show back in the day or a movie?
I think it was a black and white TV
okay.
show, and then the movie was great. So technically
that
that
movie.
might be. Alfalfa. God, he was such a cocky little bastard, though.
But he had the girl, and everyone else is like, "Get the
Yeah.
hell out of here!"
Stupid little cowlick.
I mean, Buckwheat was MVP. We all know
Yeah.
that.
Love me some buckwheat. Was that actually his name or his name?
It
I hope
was
it
his
was.
name,
It wasn't even a
Buckwheat.
nickname. Some buckwheat.
First name Buck.
Last name Wheat. And okay, I'm surprised Ford's not just like actually committing harder. I guess because they use the black hole, they're a little bit worried they can't just throw it out. Or maybe Yawar's like, yo, let me set some records with my GPM really quick, dogs. Back me up.
So apparently they did a trilogy of Atlas Shrugged.
Atlas Shrugged.
What's that?
And
Is that some nerd shit?
let's just say it's a really boring book.
Okay.
They did a trilogy, and the original cast
Oh, miss.
did not return for every single movie.
Huh. Was it improved though?
No clue.
The jury is out.
Dude,
We'll
the
have
book is terrible. I don't know
to,
how the
we'll
movie
have to
could be
check the
good.
Rotten Tomatoes.
You know, actually, I really did think of a real one. I mean, this is obviously going to be like personal bias for everyone, but the James Bond movies, right? They're all different. James Bonds usually change, right? Some people like Pierce
That's
Brosnan.
true,
some
that's
people like
true.
Daniel Craig.
That's like
your
a
favorite?
It's kind of a
technicality.
cop out.
You can
but
say the
your
same
favorite?
for Superman then too. Then.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Well, he can't be. Well, he can't be my favorite, but I forgot his. Oh no, I do remember George Lazenby. He only did one. It was His
What?
Majesty's Secret Service. I thought he was very, very good. I really did. I
Of
know
all
people
the
are gonna make
ones
fun
to-
of me.
Holy shit.
I like the George Lazenby a lot.
Okay. Blitz, you got one?
Who was the one before?
Sean Connery,
No, after Sean.
Pierce.
Pierce
not that-
Brosnan.
Is it Pierce Brosnan?
Most people like
Goldeneye?
Pierce.
That's the
Goldeneye
one that I grew up with.
Yeah,
Most
me
people
too.
like Pierce the most.
Yeah.
Sean, it was Sean for the
Dakota?
older people. Pierce
Same.
next.
I like Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan. Nobody
Craig-
said Sean Connery. No one said Daniel
No.
Craig.
Craig is like
those
right
are two.
there.
Those
Craig
are
is
the
there.
two best.
I don't know. I guess it's like with the Blitz thing. It's like iconically,
yeah.
that's just who I see. He's he's got this. He's got more swagger. He's got more classic Bond to him. Look.
Well, if you've
Craig
read,
is
if you've read the
2019 Bond.
book, Daniel Craig is nothing like the James Bond. Like if you actually
If you
are
read
like
the book-
I mean, it's true.
Dude,
He's
nobody
nothing like
cares
it.
about the
read
book
the
for
book of
James
Bond.
Bond.
Somebody
I
said.
want to see the kills
Moonraker.
with my eyes. I don't want to visualize destruction. I want to
Y'all
see
got
it.
me messed up.
I want
right
to see
now.
the lasers that he has to, go through. You want
Look.
to see the women he's sleeping with.
Nah, that's true.
You want to. You can't novel.
They don't.
Bond?
They don't name them the women crazy names anymore, right? In the Bond movies, like Pussy Galore and stuff. Like, I don't think they do that anymore.
Ivana.
Ivan.
That's our boss.
I think
Yeah.
all they've said is maybe Moneypenny.
Moneypenny's still in the M.
So I guess by that sequel logic, a new Superman movie would fall in, or one of the Batman
Oh, Henry
movies, like
Cavill
Dark
and
Knight. I
stuff,
guess
yeah.
Dark Knight
Okay,
would
that
qualify.
one's way better. Everyone agrees.
Dark
that
Knight would qualify
Christian
then for a
Bale,
sequel
yeah.
of new cast members.
This game's gonna end in 2 minutes.
It should have ended a little bit earlier, but they get the
They're
kill.
having
Hey,
fun now.
Yeah, he has a divine rapier on AM, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just yeeting on people.
Shout out to Slacks.
Yep. Well, go for the bit. Nah, he wants the GPM. I knew it. He's gonna kill every single building.
You know you are.
Yep.
Scat
Watch.
padding.
Oh, here we go.
The final hurrah comes out from Xolotl. What are they
Get
gonna do
that
with it?
divine.
Oh,
Somebody find that
no.
golden sword and bring us back into this game.
That- Bye.
Them apart, but it's ultimately forward who still stands strong.
How many times do you
Wow.
think? How many throws would you need?
For this game, it would-
12?
Plus the rapier?
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay. The game has been called.
GG. It's been called. The game is disconnected, and this one is done. Forward continue their unscratched record in the qualifiers, putting them now up to 6-0, one game away from a perfect run.
32
Unfortunately,
to 5.
32 to 5 is the end
Jeez.
score. Xolotl, I think that means they are out of the
Yes.
running.
I believe them and Old Suck are both in
Yeah.
the red now. They're
They
both here. That means they. Well, wait. Old Suck still has Beast Coast and
No, Old
then
Suck's out.
Xolotl. Yeah, I know, but they have 2 games
Oh,
still.
okay.
I thought they only had 1.
Xolotl's got 2 as well after this.
Yeah.
They have to play against.
Oh, you're right. J Storm and Old Suck.
No,
They have
there's
to
no-
play against Chase Storm and Old Suck, yeah.
There's
Okay.
no tiebreaker situation for
Last
2
place,
and
no.
5.
Oh,
so
okay.
I mean, I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah.
So right now, really the only thing that matters is the Black Sheep, Cole, Kookaburra games.
What
Those
about
are the
Beast
ones
Coast?
that-
Beast Coast is already guaranteed.
Beast Coast is like, I think Beast Coast just has to not lose to
The
Old
rest.
Suck.
Well,
If they don't lose to Old Suck, they're through.
you never know.
When's that? That's on the
That's
other
next.
stream?
No, we're playing Beast Coast Old Suck next, my
oh,
friend.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
we
if
have-
Old Suck
Woo!
loses that game,
No, we're not.
then Beast Coast is guaranteed.
Oh, am I a liar?
No,
yeah.
you're a liar.
No, I'm right.
No, he's
NAJ2,
right.
Old Suck, Beast Coast.
Yeah.
He's right.
Oh, for
Yeah.
some reason they called it Beast Coast here and then BS down here.
That's Black Sheep.
Yeah.
Oh, and Coast is with a
BS?
C
What are you saying?
and
Beast
not with
Coast
an
is
S.
bullshit
Yeah.
or what?
All
Are you
right,
saying Beast Coast is BS, Doc, or what?
All right, that's my bad. I just apparently can't read anymore. You're right, though. Up next is Old Suck Gaming versus Beast Coast. Actually, a pretty critical game for Beast Coast if they want to
They gotta
secure a
win out.
spot into the playoffs. Old Suck pretty much already out, but they can ruin dreams
That's-
potentially. So-
Honestly, that is like, because right, I told you, and they're like, yeah, we don't expect to win any games, but if you do win one game and you somehow ruin a chance, like we do go back,
Yeah.
2 years ago, Team Red versus Team Freedom. I wonder if they even feel good about that, because I think some of them were friends, and you eliminated them from, making it to TI, but I would feel good about it. I would love just eliminating people. Ugh! I love me.
I mean, Blitz still tells that story. It's a
To this
story to
day.
tell.
I remember I casted
You
it.
ruined somebody's hopes and dreams.
Yep. Have you ever done that, Blitz?
What?
Like ruin someone's hopes and dreams, or is that the one you're talking about with Zephyr?
Yeah, the Zephyr one.
Oh, okay.
The thing is, we weren't even trying. We weren't even trying to really win, but we were trying not to lose, if that makes sense. Because we didn't want to just lose every game.
Yeah.
But it did. In hindsight, it kind of sucks that we ruined somebody else's dream. But at the same time, if they wanted to go that bad, they should have beat Zephyr. That's on them.
Yeah, if you lose to Zephyr, you're
We first picked-
legitimately scrubs.
We first picked Bloodseeker.
Got him.
You're not going to back down because the other team is better on paper.
Yeah,
and
you still
may
gotta-
deserve to be there.
You know, I have
You're gonna
Also,
play your
technically,
ass off.
if anything, like it's unfair to the other teams.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
don't.
Well,
yes.
you still had a chance and you were trying hard. You know.
yeah.
No, and I think it looks all these teams are trying hard. You can tell Xolotl, they had a draft, they tried something new, right? Tidehunter 4. The problem was they didn't realize that AM burned mana, and so when he hit the Tidehunter,
Yeah.
it made his game a little bit difficult. And I think at
True.
that point, it's not even draft, right? I really do think Ford is just so far above that team. I mean, obviously Beast Coast can challenge him, but Ford definitely is just the strongest team individually and as a team right now.
Yeah.
in
Oh,
NA.
as an update, by the way, Chaos is. They did it.
Okay, so now it'll just be a best of one to see who gets
Achen
the 4
versus
spot.
Sindarin, yeah.
Okay, so,
So
I
they're
believe
still
that's
not
on
in the
BTS
clear.
2. No, Chaos did make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah,
So-
because
oh,
there was
okay.
2 spots for the tiebreaker, so they won 2. They're already in now. 4th place is going to be one best one. I believe that is on twitch.tv/Beyond the Summit 2. If you like that sweet, sweet European Dota.
But you guys probably don't because you're here for North America, the greatest Dota of all time. So with that said, we're going to cut to a break. When we come back, it is time for more qualifier action as we have Old Sug Gaming versus Beast Coast. See you then.